So we want to help you get your energy right so you can have more extraordinary days. The starting point for that, I believe, is to get more aware of what your energy is. Because if I ask people, how are you? The automatic response is usually fine. Now, we're never fine. There's a lot more going on than that because our energy is changing constantly, depending on what's going on outside of us, i.e. in our environment, so heat, light, sound, etc., and indeed what's going on inside of us, what we're processing and what we are thinking. Now, unless you are aware of how that energy is, it's very hard for you to have choice to change it. So we want to tune you up to what really makes your energy tick. And we think there are 4 main components to that. If you're a big hippie, there may be 7, but we're going to do 4. The first energy, which we're all pretty aware of, is our physical energy. So we know what it's like to have rested and slept and had good nutrition and exercise. Bouncing out of bed feeling full of beans. That's the energy that we are after. We're all relatively aware of it, and yet often we don't give it the due care and attention that it needs. So Jim's going to be doing a film on how you can look after your physical energy a bit better. Secondly, our mental energy. Obviously, what we think is what we feel. And at times like this, it's very easy to be fearful and anxious and look at all the negatives and also be quite distracted. Now, to have good mental energy, you need focus and you need positivity. And we're going to play with some things you can do to get more of that going on. The third energy is emotions. Now, right now, there's a lot of emotion on this planet. Emotions are great. It's what being alive is all about. But we need to learn how to process them well rather than bottle them up, because negative ones will eat away at us and positive ones need to be sung from the rooftops because they will enhance the way our energy shows up. So we're going to play a bit with emotions and help you process so you can become more aware of why you're experiencing them. And then finally, our spiritual energy, the fourth energy, which I think is probably the biggest because it's all about connection. It's not about religion, it's about connection. A sense of connection to myself. I am doing things that are on values. I'm truly being me. A sense of connection to people. A sense of connection to the planet, to your purpose. That energy will drive amazing things if you learn how to tap into it. And right now, I think we need a sense of connection more than ever. So those are the 4 energies. Now, we are going to play with each one. We're going to help you get more awareness of what you can do to tune it up. But the most important thing for now is to be aware of how they are, because without that awareness, you've got nothing to do. So what I'd love you to do just a few times a day is taking a deep breath. And you breathe in to give yourself more awareness. And when you do that, just scan those 4 energies. How am I physically? How am I mentally? How am I emotionally? How am I spiritually? Because then if one of them is out, you get choice on how you can tune it up. Okay. So that's what we're going to be playing with. More films soon to come.